Hi, my name is AJ, physiotherapist at Competitive Edge Physiotherapy and Sports Conditioning at the Hershey Sports Complex. And this is my colleague and head trainer, Don. So, if you remember in the previous video, I talked about the fascia and how continuous it is. So I'm going to show you, we're going to deal with specifically the back fascia, also medically called the posterior fascia. So I'll show you an example of how to work that posterior fascia. And one of the best exercises to do is a deadlift. And the deadlift is going to work pretty much from your neck all the way down. And it is one of, if not the most fundamental we do on a daily basis. So let me first describe to you what a deadlift actually is. So I'll use something as an example. So a deadlift specifically is where the pelvis, so we use the butt as a target for the pelvis, goes specifically backwards as your knee goes forward. And now when the pelvis goes backwards and a little bit up. You can hear that thing. All the bone motions that we do go in a very pendulum motion. So it goes backwards and a little bit up. Now come back up on it. Don't confuse that all the way up. Don't confuse that with a squat. So a squat is where the pelvis goes down. So do a squat on it. So that's a squat. Come back up. And now do a deadlift. And this is the deadlift. Now notice Don, his pelvis didn't drop. It just went backwards and actually a little bit up. Okay? Don't confuse the two. And it's very important that you don't confuse the two because strength-wise, the deadlift is a lot stronger than the squat. So as much as you can, you rather deadlift versus squat. Okay? So I'm going to instruct you how to do a deadlift, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're going to start off with shoulder apart, or sometimes you actually might find it even a little bit better where your left foot a little bit ahead. A little bit staggered actually makes it a little bit easier. Knees slightly bent. And then basically, Don is going to lean forward. Now, when I say lean forward, he's going to lean his body weight forward such that his weight goes on the balls of his feet without bending his knees forward. He's going to hold that position, and then as he does that, he's going to push his butt backwards and a little bit up. And notice, as he does that, his trunk will fall down. And then he's going to hold that position. And if they're doing this well, you should feel it all the way up through the hamstring and butt. Come back up. Common errors will be where go back into the deadlift position. You go into that position, and then they'll turn into a squat. So they'll actually start to bend their knee. And come back up. Not to say that was bad, but the deadlift, as I said before, the deadlift is a lot stronger than a squat. So let me try it one more time. So basically, knees slightly bent. Don leans forward, his body weight such that the weight is on the balls of his feet. Okay? And now he holds that position. He's going to push his butt backwards and a little bit up. And as you do that, just allow the trunk to roll forward. And eventually what you should find is, as you do that, these hamstrings and your butt should be tightened up to the point where you feel like you can't go any further. Once you reach that end point, you just hold there. And if he does it well, you'll notice that his back won't break. I'm going to show you a little illustration here. So Don, step on this. So as he goes into his deadlift position, you see the band being tightened up very well. Now start to bend your knees more. Bend. And you'll notice that the tension will drop as he starts to bend his knees. Okay, come back up. Notice go back into the deadlift position. Here, knees forwards, butt backwards and up. And I can't emphasize it. It's backwards and up. Knee slightly bent, but not dropping down. And he holds. And that's a deadlift position. Okay? Thank you for your time.